guys, so I am here to film a quick paycheck to paycheck budget, and I guess I could technically do it here. I was thinking I really don't like to use my Good Happy Planner paper, so I was going to use this blank piece of paper, this computer paper, but I guess we can, no, we're just going to do it here. So let's see what we have going on. Actually, let's write our date. So this is a paycheck to paycheck budget, so it will go from today, which is March the 15th, till March the 20th. So, well, I'll actually probably receive a couple paychecks in between that time, but for the most part, this is what we're going to go with. And let's just see what bills. So we're going from March the 15th through the 20th. So let's see what bills we have to pay. So the first one is going to be electricity. Actually, I'm all discombobulated because I haven't done one of these in a long time. Let's go with our starting balance, which was higher earlier today, but now it is down to $913.94. We have electricity coming out tomorrow, so that's going to be minus $67.89 for electricity. Then we have gym fees coming out on the 17th. That is going to be for $19.99. Then we're actually going away for the weekend, I guess. No, we're not going away for the weekend. Well, we're going away on Saturday. I'm going to budget, let's see, $20 for gas, $40. I'd say about $100, but we'll do $120 to be safe, and that's going to be for, it's pretty much for St. Patrick's Day, and we're hanging out with friends. And then we do go grocery shopping on Fridays, and Mr. Budgets has been doing good with sticking to his $50 budget, which is pretty impressive for a guy. Well, he's always, that's one thing I feel like I need to make clear. He's always grocery shopped, cooked, and meal plan and all of that. He just hasn't done it in 8 months, and he hasn't really done it since we've been on a budget or trying to stick to a $50 grocery budget. So I may fill my car up again on the 20th. We will budget for that. Gas is relatively cheap, so we're looking at about $20, and I may just throw in a haircut for my husband in case he wants to get his haircut. I mean, he'll have to get one at some point this month, so I don't know when it is, but that's what we're going to go with. And let's see any other expenses that may pop up. Rent and water, no. Cable and internet, no. Phones, I took out all of the bills between now and then. I'm looking at the ones from the 15th through the 20th. As you can see, electricity, gym, and that's it, technically. And then I'm not really worried about my allowance or my husband's allowance. Haircuts, I budgeted for that. Donations and gifts, I am going to be doing another giveaway, but I don't think that will end by the 20th, so I really don't have to worry about that. Don't need toiletries. Mexico's on the 22nd. Well, we need to pay off the cruise on the 22nd. I budgeted gas, groceries, restaurants and dates. If we're going out of town, obviously that's going to be our restaurants and dates category, which, as you can see, we're going to go over there because some of that money that I'm budgeting isn't just for us. Some of that is going to be for gifts. Well, it will come out of the gifts and donations, which we're going to be over for that anyway, which we'll talk about tomorrow. I think we're going to do, Mr. Budgets is going to come do his mid-month budget check-in, so we'll talk about that tomorrow, but we're definitely going to be way over for donations and gifts with good reason, and that's actually the only category we don't care to go over. We're kind of happy to go over there. And I don't know about any miscellaneous expenses that may come up, so I'm not going to budget for those anyway. So let's just do a little subtracting. So we're starting out with $913.94. We want to subtract $67.89 for electricity, $19.99 for the gym, $120 for St. Patrick's Day or / donations and gifts. St. Patrick's Day weekend, I should say, or it's actually St. Patrick's Day. $50 for groceries, $20 for gas, and then $13 for a haircut possibly. So that would leave us with $623 rolling into the 21st. And if it, for any reason, that paycheck would be delayed, because I'm waiting actually for 2 paychecks that we don't really exactly know the amounts for. I know the amounts for some of my paychecks, not all of them. So let's say that check was late or delayed, which one of them won't be, but the other one might be. So, and we had to pay my husband's student loans on the 21st, then we would still have about $318.37 to work with before the next payday. So, yeah, so this is pretty much what we're going to go with. This is the number. I feel really good about that number. I mean, I definitely don't have any complaints about it. I like to keep, you know, we pretty much like to keep like a $500 buffer in the account if we can. Sometimes we cannot. But, yeah, I'm pretty good with that number. And this is, of course, assuming, just like when we're doing the monthly budget, we have to assume everything will go accordingly or remotely accordingly. Same thing with the paycheck to paycheck budgets. We have to assume that everything will go accordingly. We know electricity for sure is $67.89. We know the gym is $19.99. Not sure about St. Patrick's Day, but I feel like that would be around, that's a pretty decent number. Groceries, of course, are going to be about $50 because we've been doing $50 for groceries for I don't know how many months. And that's, we can't do $50 for groceries because we already have things when we do go to the store. Like, we still have a few things left over, so we kind of just get meats, honestly, and like fresh produce when we do go to the store. Which, by produce, I really mean like bananas and fruits. We kind of, well, we don't really get fresh vegetables. We kind of get frozen vegetables. But anyway, I feel good about the groceries. And gas, my car can only take what it can take, so I feel good about the $20. It's a hybrid. I can't squeeze more than $20 in there anyway. And then the haircut is kind of debatable, but you know, we know that the amount would be $13, assuming he goes to the place that he always goes to. So therefore, we are looking at having about $623.06 before our next payday. And like I said, I feel good about that. So this is our paycheck to paycheck budget. I like to do these on the regular. My husband has taken over the budget for the month, but he definitely has not done one of these. I may show him the ropes, but I think I kind of do this for my own peace of mind, I think. I just kind of like to know what's going to be coming out I don't know, it's just me. I just like knowing what's going to be coming out of our account for the week. Even though I clearly know, this just caught my eye because this was for my training that I didn't go to. Anyway, I still just like to know what's coming out of our account for the week. And so, you know, that makes me happy. So yeah, so this is our paycheck to paycheck budget. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow with Mr. Burgess to do our mid-month check-in or week 2 check-in.